Hello friends, I'm Dr. Sonica Krishan and I'm always updating to you about the Ayurveda wisdom. Ayurveda is our ancient healing science. It tells us so much about how to live the life. It comes from the two words only, Ayur and Veda. Ayush and Veda. Ayush is your life, Veda is a science. So a complete science, a complete Veda is dedicated to your life. That is Ayurveda. And there are so much of basics of Ayurveda that needs to be understood and incorporated in our everyday lives. Friends, you must understand, because Ayurveda actually believes that prevention is better than cure. The very first aim of Ayurveda is that how to prevent the disease to happen to a healthy person, how you can restore your health. If you are healthy, you should know that how you can restore your health so that you can be saved from so many diseases cropping up into the system every day. So today, let me tell you about 13 unsuppressible urges. There are some natural urges that occur to us every now and then, but you should not suppress or hold on to them, because once you hold on to these natural urges, and this causes lot of problem which could in the long run come up in the form of so many more diseases. As simple the habit of holding to the natural urges it seems, it is very great problem in itself, because once you are into this habit, then it causes lots and lots of problems, especially for the younger generation. We should be educating them about this. So friends, let me tell you about what are the 13 natural urges that you should never hold on. That is our basics of Ayurveda healing. Because one thing I would want to tell you about is that Ayurveda believes that all the three doshas, the Vata dosha, the Pitta dosha and the Kapha dosha, all the three doshas need to be balanced so that we can be healthy. But the problem comes up only when the doshas lose their balance. When they are imbalanced, so many diseases can set up in the system. So when you are not letting go of the natural urges, when you are suppressing the natural urges that are coming into your system, but problem comes up is that Vata dosha, that is the most erratic dosha. It is quite uneasy to get hold of balance of this dosha, this particular dosha, the Vata dosha or the air body humor, because this can set up so many other diseases in your system. And when we are holding on, habitually suppressing the natural urges, Vata goes out of balance and it causes so many more diseases. So now let me tell you that what are the 13 urges, the natural urges that you must know that you should not be holding on to. The very first urge is the urge to urinate. Very simple urge, and very commonly we tend to hold on to this urge, the urge to urinate, especially the kids. Children are busy playing games or they are busy in their studies, and then they are in a habit of holding on to the urge. So it can be causing lot of problems in the long run. Now these are the problems that can come up when you are into the habit of holding on to the urge to urinate. Be cautious about holding to the urge to urinate, because you are unknowingly nearing yourself to threatening diseases like recurrent urinary infections, pain in the lower abdomen and genitals, and stones of the urinary system. Now the second urge that Ayurveda refrains from holding on to is the urge to defecate. So it is also another common symptom or a common urge that we are actually holding on sometimes, if not always. This is the urge to defecate. If you are ignoring the call of nature, then nature could be answering in so many other problems that could be setting up into your system. These are the problems that could be coming up. Holding on to the urge to defecate could be causing problems like cramps in the calf muscles, chronic headaches, chronic colds, excessive wind formation, pain in the abdomen, and in emergency condition of heart block. Another urge which Ayurveda tells you not to hold on to. Very simple urge this is. The urge to yawn. Sometimes we want to yawn, but we are not yawning. This can be causing problems, like very often holding on to the urge to yawn could be causing occasional headaches, stiffness of the neck muscles, giddiness, and blurred vision. Another urge, natural urge, that Ayurveda tells you that you should not hold on to. That is the simple urge to belch. Sometimes, especially when we are in public, we would be holding on to the urge to burp. That is so human, we all are doing it. But then, don't do it very often. Don't hold on to the urge of burping very often. You should know that, but Ayurveda tells you why you shouldn't hold on to this natural urge to burp. Holding on to the urge to belch can be causing problems like gripping pain in the chest, anorexia, excessive production of flatus, and tremors. Another simple problem, it is a natural urge in itself that we should not be holding. This is the urge to hold on to your breath. Sometimes when we are having breathing, lots of breathing after running for stretch of time or after some exercising, and then we should let go. We should take long breaths and let go steadily, not hold on to the breathing, because this can be causing problems like holding on to the urge to breathe. This could be causing problems like sudden loss of senses, fainting, stomach distress, and heart disease. Another natural urge is the urge to cough. Sometimes we just don't want to be coughing all the time. We are trying to suppress bouts of cough, but then holding on to the cough could be causing, not only does it aggravate the cough in itself, but it can be causing so many other respiratory problems. Regularly holding to the urge to cough could be causing problems and respiratory diseases like asthma, tuberculosis, hiccups, loss of appetite or anorexia, and even heart disease. Another natural urge is the urge to cry. Tears, whenever we are facing the emotional setbacks, tears tend to roll down, and we try to brave up by holding on to the tears. But Ayurveda says, do not hold on to your tears, but you should cry at that moment. Because regularly holding on to the tears can be causing so many other problems, like repeatedly holding on to the tears. This can be causing problems like eye ailments, chronic headaches, chronic nasal congestion, vertigo, torticollis, and anorexia. Another urge, very simple urge, the urge to drink water. Many times when we are thirsty and we are busy with some other routines, or we are away from water, we try to hold on to the urge. It's okay, like if we are not having water at the time. But Ayurveda restricts about this holding on to this urge again. This could be causing so many more problems. These are the problems that could be coming up just because you did not drink water on time. Holding on to the urge to drink water can be causing problems like vertigo, fainting, deafness, and heart disease. Another common urge that Ayurveda tells you not to hold on to is the urge to expel due to public mannerism, due to many other reasons. We are definitely into holding this urge, but then as simple this urge seems, it could be causing grave problems in itself. Look at the problems that holding on to the urge to expel could be causing. Urge to expel could be causing easy fatigue, urinary retention, pain in the abdomen, improper evacuation of body wastes, and chronic indigestion. Not only this, you could be suffering from vision defect, heart disease, abdominal tumor. All this could be coming up into your system. Ayurveda also refrains from holding on to the urge of eating. Sometimes we all want to eat. I'm always telling you about the goodness of fasting, but then you should understand the difference between a real hunger and a false hunger, because when you are really hungry, you should not hold on to your hunger pangs. Holding on to your hunger and not eating can be causing so many more problems. So these are the problems that could be coming up. If you are holding regularly to the urge to eat and holding on to your hunger pangs, this can be causing problems like anorexia or the loss of hunger, emaciation, vertigo, giddiness, body aches, depression, and also declining in the brain power. Another urge that Ayurveda tells you not to hold on to is the urge to sneeze. This is a natural urge. Sometimes when we tend to hold on to the simple looking urge to sneeze once in a while, and then this could be causing the problems like holding on to the urge to sneeze. This could be causing problems like occasional headaches, stiffness of the neck, vertigo, blurred vision, and grave diseases like facial paralysis. Another urge that Ayurveda strictly tells you not to control, and very commonly we are controlling it, is the urge to sleep. Now it is coming up in a lifestyle. You can blame it on late night parties or overwork, the night shift schedules in your workplace, and also nowadays it is the problem of using smartphones. But then we are controlling our urge to sleep, and as simple as this problem looks, it can cause a havoc. Look at the problems it can be causing. The simple urge, the urge to sleep at time. Holding on to the urge to sleep can be causing problems like general malaise, lethargy, indecisiveness, heaviness, pain in the eyes and head, lack of enthusiasm, habitual insomnia, and digestive problems. Now the last urge, the natural urge that Ayurveda tells you not to control, not to hold on to. Sometimes as we feel nausea and there's a feeling of vomiting, and then sometimes we try to hold on to the vomiting. It may be owing to the circumstances that we are in, but Ayurveda tells you that you should not be holding on to this urge even. This could be causing grave problems like these. Holding on to the urge to vomit can be causing eye diseases, fever, cough, asthma, occasional nausea, swelling, and anemia. So thank you, friends. I hope these urges I just shared with you, the natural urges, the 13 natural urges that Ayurveda tells you that you should not suppress, you should not hold on to, but let them go. So I hope you are clear about these urges, that holding on to them can be causing so many other problems into your system. This causes Vata dosha imbalance, and Vata dosha alone can be causing 80 types of maladies or diseases in our systems, in our bodies. And not only this, once the imbalance sets up in the Vata dosha, because Vata is the most erratic dosha, it can be causing imbalance in the Pitta dosha and the Kapha dosha also. So friends, please understand that it is very important. You should be understanding that how you can save yourself from so many maladies, so many diseases, only by following these simple rules of Ayurveda, the science of healing. I hope you would benefit from refraining from these natural urges, and if you want, you can visit me at my website, that is www.drsonicakrishan.com. You can write me an email at sonicakrishan@gmail.com. Thank you, friends.